Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to another Oracle card reading with the Dragonfly Oracle. My name's John, and I'm just going to be doing a basic 3-card reading for you today to just see what messages come through, see what guidance we can pull from Spirit for your best and highest good. So if you're here, then hopefully there will be a message in here that will resonate for you. And as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. So to begin, we're going to pull this card. It is from the Psychic Tarot Oracle card deck, so you can see that up here. And then let's get a little look at it more directly. Oh, sorry. There we go. Nice. Okay, so 21, Universe. So I'm just going to read it, and then from there I'll do a little bit of an interpretation afterwards. So, 21, Universe. You've come far on your journey, and it's time to be rewarded for your efforts. This card symbolizes completion, triumph, peace, liberation, and fulfillment. Everything you've strived for is within your reach. Meet it halfway and grab it. The universe is the last of the major arcana cards and reflects the work that you've accomplished on your travels. But more importantly, it represents the wisdom that you've gained along the way. You should now honor and acknowledge the truly wonderful soul that you are and accept the vital part that you play in the bigger scheme of life. The world is yours to command, and you're free to travel in whatever direction your heart desires. You're connected to everything in the cosmos. The Universe card is a reminder that the same energy making up the stars in the sky, the same energy that's coursing through the universe, is in each and every individual. In ancient times, many believed that each star was the soul of one person. They also believed that these souls shined so brightly to guide others through the darkness. And so too can your wise soul. Traditional tarot archetype is the world. So to me, I think this is a really beautiful starting card, and it's funny how oftentimes the end is a beginning, and that seems to be the case here. And I think a lot of us who are on this spiritual journey, who have maybe awakened to the truth, or at least some level of truth and some level of awakening, we have maybe had that awakening quite a while ago, and so for years and years we've been building upon that and actually applying the lessons that awakening offers in your everyday life. And so now is when we've been able to not only learn those lessons but actually embody them and start to apply them. And so that's sort of what this card is talking about. It's completion, it's triumph, it's peace, it's liberation. It's seeing the rewards for all of that hard work that you put in finally showing up and actually being there. And now the question is like, what are you doing with these rewards? And so many people are taking them and sharing them with others. That's typically the energy of the light worker and the starseed. That's what we came here to do. So taking that light and using it as a source to give others light to help awaken them within their darkness is the goal of many of us, and we're at the point that we're finally starting to achieve it. And now we're seeing what the world is going to be after all of these changes are starting to take place, knowing that you have the capacity to command and freely travel in whatever direction your heart desires. So the question is now, what do you want to create with this foundation that you've built for your life, and how are you going to show up? And understanding that you do have this power within you, this starlight power, this sunlight power, that is very special and unique, and it's a true gift to have that capacity within yourself. So the start of this is seeing that we are sort of at the end of the old and beginning of the new, and what are you going to do with your own universe? And how are you going to shine your light to the world? So let's keep going here and see what's next, and maybe all these cards will tie in together. Next card we have here is the Five of Michael. So the Five of Michael says, this situation doesn't serve you. Stop and reconsider if the actions you're planning are worth your time and energy. You may well win the day, but there is a strong possibility that there won't be much to celebrate in the end. Ask your angels if there are other, more uplifting paths you might follow. There's a lot of negative energy coming from the people involved in this situation that doesn't match your vibration. Archangel Michael can help you vacuum away all that negativity. Consider releasing your attachment to the outcome as too draining. Make more optimistic plans. Even if things don't turn out the way you'd hoped, value what you've learned and try again with your improved information. Negative thinking, wasted energy, a need for greater awareness. So the reason why I think this card is coming up now in conjunction with the really positive message that we just had with the universe card, and now this is saying the sort of opposite, where it's like, here you've succeeded, you've got completion, you've triumphed, and here's wasted time and energy. It's like basically the actions that you're taking aren't proving to be fruitful. So how do these things connect with each other? Well, I think this card is saying the grand scheme of things. It's focus on where we are as a collective and where we're going and what we're doing. And this card is saying that there are plenty of things from the old world that are no longer serving where we're going to be going in the future. And so if you're continuing to put energy into things that are no longer going to be in the new society that's being created, then it is sort of a waste of time and effort. So we're being asked to basically take out our energy from anything that is not in alignment with where we're going. And so if you are somebody who's maybe still attached to some aspects of the past that you have a difficult time like adopting the new and changing some of your patterns and your habits, then this is saying that to some degree or another, it is not the outcome that you're looking for. It does have too much negativity and it's too draining. And the universe would rather you focus your energy on the things that are working, the things that have basically optimistic, bright futures, not the things that are maybe limited and that are being let go of. So, yeah, try not to waste too much energy, try not to negative think so much, and expand your awareness to the grander scheme of what's actually happening within yourself and as a society. So let's get this final card here to see what the conclusion is to this little journey that we're on. So this card is known as Sky Bridge, number 47. Let me just pull that up for you here. So 47, Sky Bridge. Possibility for union. What needs to be connected or disconnected. You stand before a seemingly unbreachable abyss, and there is no possibility of retreat. The path behind you is no longer a viable option. You have to act soon, though, or you run the risk of being stuck at the edge of the cliff. Life has brought you to this moment to offer you as yet undreamt of possibilities. But you must no longer postpone what you know to be inevitable. And yes, you are allowed a breath or two before the leap. So take a bit of time to yourself. Get away for a day or two of contemplation, or even for just a few minutes, walk to clear your head. Muster your courage so that you may cross the Sky Bridge. Sky Bridge appears when the moment is absolutely right for a quantum leap. Life believes you are ready, even if you do not agree. Remember not to confuse your true state of readiness with your plans and preparation. Respond with a determined yes, and let the universe take care of all the details. You need only hold on to your positive affirmation, and the way will become obvious as you take flight and clear the abyss. So wow, what a incredible last message to end with, because this really is that moment. Basically every initiation into the life that you want to live requires this leap of faith. It requires the seed going from what it was, breaking open, dying to the old, and being birthed in the new. And it is a scary transition. It's a difficult moment that so many people face. But in order to live the life that you want to live in order to prove that you're worthy of, or not even necessarily worthy, let's say capable is probably a better phrasing. But if you want that dream life, that life is going to require you to have courage. Let's say that you're public speaking, or let's say that you are doing something that your nervous system is not as comfortable with as the things that you do now. So in order to get to that place where you're capable of doing more things, you have to strengthen your nervous system. You have to become a stronger, more capable version of the one that existed in the past. And the way that you forge strength is through the jump itself. Right? So you don't necessarily have to have courage beforehand, but by taking the jump, you develop courage, and then you have the courage you need to do the thing that you want to do. And I know so many people, so many of us haven't lived up to our fullest potential, mainly because it wasn't the proper time. Now it is the proper time. And so we will be given opportunities to really show our magic with the world. But in order to do so, there is a threshold that has to be crossed. And this is the universe saying, go for it. You can do it. The life of your dreams is on the other side. This is the thing that's saying that you can't not take the leap of faith because there's nowhere else to go. You can't go backwards. And the Sky Bridge is just telling you what it's going to take, how best to do it. It said a lot of rest beforehand. Don't exchange or don't compare your degree of readiness for preparation and stuff like that. I mean, I personally can talk on this a little bit. I've been preparing this whole YouTube studio, getting ready to post these videos, and yet still I'm ready for the abundance and the dreams to come through. But energetically and mentally, I haven't been ready to actually start posting these videos regularly. And so, as much as I feel ready, it doesn't mean that I'm actually ready. So, take the time you need to rest, prepare, get everything in order, and trust that it will happen when it's the right time. But when that moment comes to cross the bridge, know that you will be held. Know that you really don't have much of a choice because there's nowhere else to go anyway. So just do it and you'll be carried. And yeah, when you do, you the way forward will become obvious as you take flight and clear the abyss. So it's one of those things where it's like take step by step by step, and you'll be amazed at how easy the path actually ends up being, because you are guided by spirit the whole way. This is what you were born for. This is what you were meant to do, and all it takes is crossing that bridge and your whole world is going to change. So thank you so much for watching this message today. I hope some of it resonates with you. I'm going to continue to be posting more content like this moving forward in the future. So if you hit that subscribe button, you'll get a chance to connect with me once again. And yeah, if there's any messages about questions you have, or different ways that you'd like to see me pull cards and different things you'd like me to talk about, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And other than that, it's been an absolute pleasure sitting with you. I cannot wait to see the beautiful life that you create and manifest moving forward. And yeah, this is the Dragonfly Oracle. I will catch you in the next episode. Bye bye.